Sony vlogging camera. Very cool dead cat. It's a cool design. Nice microphones, tons of buttons. You can record all the way to 4K, 30 frames per second, or 24 if you want to, and make pictures in 20 megapixel large format. All kinds of ports, and also it has a battery, which is pretty standard.
How bright is the screen? Very bright, you can see everything. This is the maximum settings, and like you can see, it is the flagship territory. A lot of nits. A lot of them.
We can of course compare it to XPERIA 1.5, the latest and greatest.
Sony ZV-E10 without any video stabilization. Super wide angle. I think it's starting to rain. I have a dead cat on. It is windy. Check this out. Very windy. Now let's turn on that video stabilization. We had a little bit of crop. Standard video stabilization. Standard. Okay, my keys are getting so much noise. I have the keys in my pocket. So macro. If we zoom in, yeah. Come on, macro. Nice. Okay, let's continue. We can also switch to super video stabilization. It's called active video stabilization. Let me run a little bit with that active. Running. I don't know. What if I wanna... Okay, let me just spin that camera. How crop is that with the active video stabilization? A bit cropped. Still great. Okay. Ooh, it's windy. Zoom. 50. Really nice. Really nice zoom. Zoom out. This is a kit lens, so not the greatest lens in the world, but still, it's not bad. It's okay. Autofocus. Very nice. Active video stabilization, full length of my arm, and I barely made it into the frame. But I got big hand, so it is what it is. Is this the wider I could get? Yeah. With the kit lens, of course you can buy a better lens. That's no brainer. But that's the deal. And blurring effect again. Can you vlog with this camera? Maybe. But there's tons of shakiness because this camera doesn't have built-in video stabilization. Only the lens has it. A little less video stabilization will give you a much wider view. This is a steady settings, full length of my arm, but it will be shaky. It will be shaky experience. So you could stabilize it in post-production, and well, look at the smartphone video stabilization. XPERIA is very wide. I'm talking about even the main lens, which 1x, is super wide. See? It is wide. Okay. With active video stabilization. Land of flowers.
Of course, in stationary shot like that, even with low light, it is a superb image quality to any smartphone. You have to stop recording to activate the showcase. There you go. Now you can see the zoom. You can see my face. Zoom and the face. And the zoom. Can you do it with defocus? Clear and defocus. Defocus. Zoom and the face. See? But sometimes it will go a little bit crazy if you mess around with it, if your object is closer to your face. And now you can see. Let's switch to GoPro.
Pro 11 Mini. How's the quality? In 5K. This is also in 60 frames per second. Now, that GoPro has tremendously good sensor. Tremendously good. I love it. But it is getting hot. And with the day like this, GoPro needs speed. Needs airflow to cool it down. Because it's a GoPro. And the video stability is wow. Like next level. GoPro 11.
Pictures. It's amazing how good those smartphones are. Wow. Of course, the blur effect would be much better on the camera because it has a bigger lens, but still tremendously good camera in an XPERIA smartphone. Let's continue. Do we even see the difference? Whoa. Oh, of course. This is 24 megapixels and XPERIA has like 12, so you could see that rough edges, but still very similar. Dynamic range, and that's what the XPERIA is killing it. Of course, latest software and all kinds of latest AI. Dynamic range, very similar photos. How far can we go? How close can we go? With XPERIA we can go extremely close. It has a beautiful zoom lens. With Sony camera, that's all it is with a kit lens. Of course, it's a kit lens. It's still pretty nice. Low light performance. It's almost identical. More natural colors on the camera. XPERIA smartphone is a bit too over-sharpening that image, and those colors are a little undersaturated. It's not oversaturated, it's undersaturated. What about red? Undersaturated on the XPERIA. It's too bright. That's the proper color. Bloody red. Night photos. With zoom. Okay, color accuracy, this is not good at all. That is very accurate. Bloody red sign. It's okay. Let's see a video.
Well, those night videos are way better than any smartphone. You cannot get video like that with a smartphone. There is no smartphone in the world which could do that at night. None of them. Because of the size of the lens. Wow. Well, with the skip the video stabilization.
Even with extreme hot weather, it didn't prompt me with any overheating issue, which is great, but I set overheating to 1. So what did we learn? And we learned that the battery life is... I'm used to the smartphones, because the whole channel is made with all kinds of smartphones. And the battery life compared to the smartphones... But this camera is great for stationary shot, just like that. Talking to the camera, it will prompt you that it is a stationary shot on the screen, and it will blur the background. Is it background blurred? Oh, now it is. You can zoom in with that beautiful optical image quality. Like, you cannot do that with a smartphone. But in this price range, you could buy a regular Galaxy S23 with 8K 30, all kinds of lenses, 4K 60. You definitely need a gimbal, because no one will want to watch a shaky video. And gimbal is big, and the camera is big, and you'll have a huge device in your hand. And smartphone is always in your pocket, and it's small, it's tiny, it's fast, way faster to set up. You have to choose. A link in the description. Check it out. And of course, there will be a link for the original photo and video for you to download without any compression. And that's all I have. Thanks for watching, and see you next video. Bye. And I have to look not to the screen but to the lens. I'm sorry, I always